S670QM from Ibanez. How is it? Let's check it out. Hey, how's it going? Super thanks to Sweetwater for making this video possible and being today's sponsor. They've also provided this guitar that I get to keep. In a moment, we'll talk about something that Sweetwater offers that you may not be aware of, but first, let's talk about this guitar. This is an Ibanez, and this is the first Ibanez guitar I've ever tried. I have a TS Mini from Ibanez, but I've never even held one of their guitars. Nothing. Never even looked at them. And I know Ibanez famously is known for their cryptic naming schemes, so this is the Ibanez S670QM, and if that stands for anything, let me know. This would be their entry-level model from the S series. So they have standard, then they have premium, then they have Axion label, and the Prestige. This is from their more affordable line that are coming out of Indonesia. And the top of the line is the made in Japan stuff. And you wouldn't know this, but when I was a young kid, I listened to tons of Ozzy. I had all the Ozzy albums, so I liked Randy Rhoads and I liked Zakk Wylde, but that music was never my inspiration for getting into guitar, so I never really got into playing metal or getting into this style of guitar, so I never checked out guitars from like Jackson and LTD, ESP, Charvel, all those other brands that you've never seen on my channel. So this is my first time checking out a shredder type guitar, not from Ninja Turtles. So we'll get everything up on screen, you can see all the specs. I'll show everything, but I'd like to focus on what's new to me since I'm Ibanez noob. Ibanez's website has really great specs as well, and I measured the neck. Now I know I didn't really need to because they actually have all the neck measurements shown on their website, so really good details. Let's go through the specs from top to bottom. It's a good place to start, right? We've got Ibanez closed gear tuners, and they really look like Fender tuners to me. We got an Ibanez Edge locking nut. The body is Meranti with a quilted maple top in Sapphire Blue. The neck is a 3-piece Maple Wizard 3 with rosewood fingerboard. It's got a 15.75 inch radius. That's the flattest neck I've ever played. 24 jumbo frets. Scale length is 25.5. The neck pickup is a Quantum ceramic humbucker. Middle is a Quantum single coil Alnico. And the bridge pickup is another Quantum ceramic humbucker. So HSH, got a 5-way toggle switch. And you got a volume and a tone. You get your trem system. The bridge is called an Edge 02 tremolo. You might assume it's a Floyd Rose, but it's a variation of that. So let's take a look at the weight and go inside the guitar. Okay, let's get it up on the food scale here. Load it up, check it out. Here we go. 7.66 pounds, which converts to 3.36 kilos. It's not too bad, it's pretty light. I would expect that for the size. Now measuring all the pickups. That was the neck. This is the neck and middle. Flipping to the middle, 5.13. And then middle and bridge, 2.32. And then the bridge, 8.35. There you go. Flipping it over and taking the plates off the back. Get them off here. 6 screws. Pull it off, and then you can see inside the trem you got 3 springs. Kind of messy looking. Very messy, in fact. I've seen some really nice. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and take the other plate off. You can see it's got shielding on the back, and let's peel it again. Okay, let's take a look inside. You got the electronics here. You got these mini-sized pots that I don't recognize. You got a barrel style output jack. The soldering looks fine. It's got a cheap selector switch, and this is pretty much what I kind of expected to see here. If you recognize that brand, I can't actually tell what it is, but let me know. Anyways, let's get things put back together, and then we'll take a look at the locking nut and how we can tune this thing. Okay, so here I am trying to learn how to figure out this locking system. And so each string has, or the 2 strings in a pair have this little bracket that gets held down with a screw. So you do that, and then you lock it in place, and then you got these 6 other screws at the bottom, and you get an Allen key that's a different size for each one. Make sure those are tight, and then yeah, that's it. And I want to show how thin the body is, and actually take a measurement and show you how really thin this body is. It's crazy thin. 1.2 inch, and there's the other conversion. So yeah, super thin. Let's talk about our sponsor for a moment, Sweetwater and their guitar workshop. This is probably something you didn't know about. I know you didn't know about it. Did you know I knew that you didn't know? Say you buy a new guitar from Sweetwater, you can actually request the following services. They do setups, upgrades, mods and repairs, and plecking. Say for example you got a certain guitar but you wanted to upgrade the nut and pickups, no problem. Maybe you want stainless steel frets, they got you. Along with changes on new gear, they can also do repairs. So all the different options with their prices are listed in the link in the description. Go check that out after. Lots of great stuff. All right, let's get back to the video and hear this guitar. All right, clean tones going right into the amp. I've got a delay pedal set up for that. For the dirty sounds, I got this Behringer Distortion X, and that's it, 2 pedals. Okay, there you go. Let's talk about what I like about the guitar, and if there's anything that I didn't like. All right, let's talk about the pros. Looks great. I really like the Sapphire Blue and the maple top thing it's got going on. The maple top. It's really lightweight, super thin. That surprised me a lot. I didn't realize how thin these guitars were. Super slim. The neck is also very thin. It's nice and fast. It's got a satin feel. It's yeah, it's good and fast. 24 frets is fun. I don't really make use of the higher frets a lot, but it's cool to go up 2 octaves if that's something you're into. And the frets are also nice. There's no sharp ends. The action was set really low, nice and easy to play. Tuners feel smooth. They turn. They don't grind or skip or anything like that. And it stays in tune once you figure out the tuning system, which I had to learn. It's solid. The trem system is really fun because it stays in tune, so you can just like wail on it. Really cool. Dive bomb away. It's new to me. I've never had so much fun with the trem system. Let's talk about some minor issues, things that you know, that I noticed. Cheap electronics. You saw inside there. They feel okay though. They look okay. I knew the switch was going to be cheap, I could tell by that, but the tone and volume knobs feel fine. I'd say the biggest detractor would be the tool marks just on the binding on the neck. Doesn't affect the guitar at all, but I noticed it. So just there's some fit and finish issues. One fret inlay wasn't perfect, and there's a bunch of color bleeding into the binding I noticed around different sections. So again, these are all cosmetic things, like the electronics. That could be a mod project if you wanted to upgrade. That'd be pretty easy on this one if you wanted to change the pickups as well. Otherwise, the guitar is awesome. All right, again, it's for my first time with an Ibanez, so overall I'm impressed. I'd definitely like to try more models in the future, maybe the next level up, see how it compares in the S series. Or if you do want to get one or check out any gear, check out my affiliate links in the description for Sweetwater. And if you are in another part of the world, you can check out, there's other links. Anything you buy using the links helps support the channel, so it's always appreciated. Never necessary, but we love you. I don't know why I said that. All right, I'll turn this over to you. Ibanez, let me know your thoughts. Ibanez, how do you say it? Let me know your thoughts about their guitars. What do you like? What do you not like? What do you recommend I check out? Again, super thanks to Sweetwater. Again, they're an awesome supporter of my channel, and I always appreciate it. As always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Is that it? This is the Ibanez S. This is the Ibanez S. This is the Ibanez. This is the Ibanez S670QM. This is the 6. Oh my God.